Hey YouTube, it's GV Guy. It is October 28th, 2012, and it's just about a little bit after 7 a.m. Pacific time, which is roughly 8 hours since my last video. And as you can see, the activity up around Queen Charlotte Island in Canada is still active all night long. It's been continuing all night long. A lot of action still continuing to this point here. 4.9 just a half hour ago, 4.8 over here, 4.1. They're calling these aftershocks. Okay, that could be. Seems like some of them are in locations that would indicate them being new earthquakes, but whatever. Either way, the only news that I'm hearing anybody talking about this morning is the tsunami warnings and how they're affecting people in Hawaii and Alaska, Vancouver Island, and so on. This is the location right here. You can see it's right along the edge of this thing. Here's the JUAN de FUCA. You can barely see it here. That's the story as far as I'm concerned. The story here is all of this activity continuing right to this morning is happening just at the top end of the JUAN de FUCA Plate, which as you can see extends down the coast of Washington, Oregon, to Northern California, to right about here where I live. This is why I pay attention. Anytime there's anything going on around the JUAN de FUCA or the San Andreas, which as you can see, there's little bits of activity all along the San Andreas in the recent past. Here's the area around Mexico that's been rocking and rolling lately. Continue on down. This goes all the way down into South America, Central America. I've heard a lot about Guatemala lately. In this area, Costa Rica. You're getting a lot of action on the news. And there's a 6.5. So, a lot of action along the San Andreas Fault. I mean, not a lot of big action, but there's some movement. As far as I'm concerned, here's the story. This JUAN de FUCA Plate. Anytime you see a tremendous amount of movement like we're seeing up here in Canada, one has to be concerned about this is pressure relief up here. Pressure relief here means added pressure in the areas around it. So we're just hoping. We're just hoping. Here you can see a lot of activity along the California coast. This is all under the San Andreas Fault. Here you can see some activity around the JUAN de FUCA, and of course here you've got this major activity still continuing up in Canada. All along this way you can see all of this action. Kind of typical to have a lot of stuff up here. This is the one that's got our attention right here. So we're keeping our eyes open, folks. Be safe, be prepared.